let's go to, I want to do a local one here. So this is actually Pete, who lives in Black Mountain. I've spoken to him before on the radio. He has listened a whole bunch of time. Hey, Pete, how you doing? Tell me your story.
Good morning, Ro. It's Pete. I live in Black Mountain. Just so you know, they will carry me out of here in a box. But I am wondering if it is time for one of my grandkids to purchase here or wait a bit. What do you think? My English girl in the mountains.
Oh.
Love listening to you every week.
Oh, he's my sweetie, Pete in Black Mountain. Thank you so much. Well, obviously, you want to get, I know the grandkid you're talking about that you want to get over here. That is lovely, and I totally get it. So, what would be interesting is to know a bit more about, and just so you know, if you want to call in and leave this, or just say, hey, I need Ro to call me back because you don't want to talk to our receptionist. It's all confidential because your story helps. Knowing what your intention is really helps. So the first question I would ask Pete, if he hadn't dropped off the line here right now, can we get Pete back?
Yes, we can.
Let's see if we can get Pete back.
No, I can't. No, I can't. I'm sorry. He's gone.
Okay. So, Pete, here's the thing. It would really help. Call back in if you're still listening. I know you all turn your radios off so it's not reverberating when you call in. So, where your grandkid's coming from is very important. Because if your grandkid is renting there now and wants to rent here, maybe he can stay with you for a while. Maybe your house is big enough for him to stay with you for a while. You may not want that, but they may just be looking to move here. So it's the same thing for Michael in Allentown, Pennsylvania. If I've got time, I'll jump over there as well. So it's all about looking about exactly where you're going or whether you're open to different areas, right? So, Pete, I think that you want him to be in Black Mountain close to you. So let's have a quick look at the numbers in Black Mountain, and then I'll go over to Allentown, Pennsylvania. Remember, I can do this for you, any single zip code in the country, and I can get it all down to the street where you live, including your neighborhood too. This is so fun. This is the fun bit of real estate for me, honestly, because I can give you, if I can give you this information, you've all got different scenarios, right? Some of you are just looking to move down the street. Some of them you are, intelligent, and you know that you've got a whole bunch of equity in your house. You would rather take some of it out to your house because you're in your 60s maybe, or your 50s, and you know now is the time to do it because you don't want to wait another 10 years for it to be at the top again with all the fat forecasts that we're seeing in most places. So you want to get out now, and what does that look like, and what do we need to do to get you out now, right? So it depends on your strategy and what you're doing. If you're pulling out money and you've got, maybe you're right sizing. Well, here's right sizing means you're going to buy a house that's less money. If you're in a $600,000 house right now, and maybe you there's just one of you, and you're thinking about going into a condo, for example. Maybe you're in your 60s or 70s and you don't want the hassle of maintenance anymore. Well, that condo is going to be half the price. So you're releasing, let's say it's $600,000, $300,000 in equity. Well, the chances are, if prices go down for the next 3.5 to 5.5 years, you'll be releasing less equity. Are you losing money? Depends on how you look at it, I guess. You didn't have that money in the first place. However, if you're ready to make the move, you need to make it sooner rather than later, is the point there. If you don't care, and maybe you're 50 and you're like, whatever, I'll do it when I'm 60, and you can hold off in your house, great. You'll get twice as much, and that's what I'm going to tell you based on your strategy. So here we are looking at Black Mountain, days on market. And again, this is average, right? Depends on the street you're on, the condition of your house, everything else. Very interesting. So days on market 2021, 2022 were down at 22. The baseline is about 49. The average is 49 across since 2017 to 2024. So that's our baseline. We're at that baseline now. However, last year it was sitting a little bit longer, so it's come down a little bit based on June last year. Like they're actually selling a little bit faster. That would be another reason to say go ahead and put it on the market now, because your days on market, guys, are going to be a month and a half, right? And then you go into contract. So it's going to take us. I can get you seriously. I've had them on in a day before, but you're probably not in that much of a rush. So let's say we get you on by June 10th. I've got 2 spots left next week. Call 828-333-4483. I've got other agents who can come see you as well. Me personally, I have 2 spots left. I've already got 3 appointments set up next week. So if you list it on June 10th, based on these figures in Black Mountain, of course, we're looking for someone to move here right now, but this is the same way if indeed his grandson is going to buy in that area. So if you're on the market for, about 50 days, let's say 2 months just to make it easy, July, August, that's the end of August, you are going to close. Based on the figures that are out there, obviously this could change depending on your, condition of your house, what street you're on in Black Mountain. So you're going to close in August. Now, you can do, if you want longer than that, you can do a thing called, you may want to move before that because of schools or something somewhere else. You can do a thing called seller possession after closing. Again, I have all these tools for you. You need to tell me what you need.